I serve at the pleasure of Mr. Algorithm. I make videos for my YouTube friends and their YouTube families. I sometimes can't get to the point right away, so to fix this, I'll be using the new AI mechanics on this alternator replacement. Now, I'm not a professional mechanic, far too good looking, but I do take all the precautions. I wear eye protection, ear protection. I pretty much do it, by the book. But I must have made some sort of mistake because I put in the Chinese alternator. It didn't work. So, best thing to do is ask for help this time. So what I'm going to do is, have you heard of the AI mechanics that are available? Yep. It's a pretty new thing, but I love cutting edge stuff. Is that a Pinto on my charger? Huh. Or Camaro? Well, as I was saying, I'm pretty cutting edge with all my equipment, so I thought I would get one of the AI mechanics. So basically you're doing the repair and AI is helping you along. Now the way you do it is you basically just go online, do a search. However, let me explain something about AI. The way it works is it's a constantly learning program. So what you might use today, tomorrow it's going to be better, the day after it's going to be better. Now this is a pretty big job. It's an alternator repair, so I didn't want to cut any corners making a video. People counting on this, so I didn't order one, I ordered a bunch, and I just did a search for the best AI mechanic for repairing cars, and it's already been delivered. Yep. So let's take a look. How is this? Huh. Well, let me explain how this works. So right there, those look like eyes, but those are actually sensors. And the AI will sit and will work alongside of me. And using its sensors, it'll know exactly what the next step is in the repair. It's pretty good. And now again, I ordered extras because I wanted to make sure it... Huh? What's this? Huh. Good mechanics are in...
You're nasty.
I didn't know that. I mean, I'm sure they are, but... Okay, this is what I was expecting. Yeah. There's another mechanic. Here's a mechanic. A little bit of a Canadian-ish. That's weird. I'm not working on Power Strokes.
There's also
That'll be handy in the future. And then yeah, I do work on cars that some of them were made in Canada. So got this guy. And then here's our replacement alternator.
this is probably a Chinese one.
Perfect. Let's get started and get these guys in place, and can come with instructions. We'll be okay. It's AI. Okay, let's get these AI mechanics turned on and see how this works. It's going to help me pull this alternator back out and put in a replacement. Now the first thing we need to do is verify the customer complaint before we get started. And I'm going to put the AI mechanic in place, and I've charged the battery, so we should be able to start up. Let's see what happens. Alright, we are running. What's the AI say?
You're nasty.
And we have 12. I'll let that go. So we have 12 volts. Next we're going to check the alternator output. I'm going to go ahead and start the engine. I've got our meter waiting.
The alternators are a lot of fun on these two. I'm going to get a charger on it.
Right where? Here? This end? Okay, but how does it come off? This one pops. Well, how do you get this end? How would you take this end off?
I mean, I could probably get some bolt cutters in there and cut that end off. Get that darn.
On the alternator, there's an electrical connector you gotta take off. You gotta pull the boot back, push the tab in and slide it out, and then this is the connector for the power to the alternator. You gotta pull the boot off and then take the 10mm nut off of there. Before you even start, make sure you take off or disconnect the negative battery cable.
Well, wait, I thought you were telling me to hook up the charger.
First things first, we're going to disconnect the battery, and then we're going to do that first.
Hold on, don't jump ahead. What do I need to get the terminal off? Is it going to be a snap-on battery pliers, or do I have to use something better for the? Is it a Mac line wrench? Will that take the, or does it have to be a Blackhawk line wrench? And is it going to be stuck? Do I need to get like a proto battery terminal puller? You're not being clear. Hold on. Will it be stuck? Do I have to gently pry it off with a little screwdriver?
It's not that complicated, so I'm going to pop these loose. Here we go.
The bolt that goes there and the bolt that goes here. Very hard for the camera to catch. And that is going to be right there. Right in there. That's the bigger bolt. And then the one underneath.
Failed to mention that this bracket right here needs to come off.
Whoa, slow down. Everyone's talking so quickly. Let me catch up. You're supposed to be helping. What's the hurry? You guys, you're making me feel dumber than a bucket of hammers. Guys, let me finish. What is the hurry? This is a repair. I'm not scrapping this car out.
I mean, but there's some nice copper and silver contacts and brass and all this stuff in them. And I'm beginning to wonder if they're even worth, scrapping.
I work on cars all the time. I know what I'm doing. I have my ways. I just did the brakes on a Mercedes the other day. I just want to be appreciated. I'm stressing out here. Like, I know what I know.
So we got an adventure going on here, let me tell you. But we don't get it. So.
All right, it's not a bad job, but it takes a little bit of finessing and jiggling. The alternator is out. There you go. And now basically just put it back together the way it was. So there you go.
All right, so we'll let this sit a little bit. I'm gonna go grab a little snack. I kind of had a real light lunch, and now I'm obviously hungry again, so.
It's cold. I'm going in. I'm beat. I'm heading in. Have a good night, folks.
Wait. Where are you going? Hold on. Well, what? How? You're supposed to be step by step helping me put this thing back together. What's the next? Where you can't go. Well, come on, guys.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
If I just needed you to start the job and then go home and sip beer, I know plenty of garages where I could have gone and gotten that kind of service. I do repairs on cars all the time. I just want to be appreciated. I know what I know, and is it so wrong to want to be appreciated?
You are the man. I really appreciate you.
This one's not gonna, we got problems here. We have problems. This one here is not gonna cooperate at all.
Take it easy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Take it easy.
Okay, now what? What's the next step?
Got some for sale signs.
What's the next step? How are we going to do this?
Right, so we'll just have a quick listen to what the bearings sound like.
This is where the top bolt goes into for the alternator, and the bolt sits right there.
Rebuilders never like to make it easy to put these in, and they never push these bushings back.
This is probably a Chinese one.
So you got to show them a little love. That way it'll go in easy. You don't have to fight it putting it back up. Boom.
Well, let's go ahead and put this nut back on there and get a move on, I guess.
Be very careful. Right there. Perfect. And get a long handle and just be real easy with the torque. I went short because there's a lot of deflection in the socket, and you can kind of feel it when it wants to start doing something bad.
Feels like it. Yep, it should be going. I don't know how tight this is supposed to be, so I'll just tighten it until I can't tighten it anymore. That's about it right there. Whew. Whew.
And this thing sounds amazing. When you hear it, it is just absolutely thunderous and beautiful. Hopefully we're good to go.
Good grief. Who drives in this mess? What would it take to clean this up?
Full thing of alcohol, some old matches from GTE.
You still want to be kind of careful doing this. In fact, you probably shouldn't even be doing this, but if you know what you're doing, then you know what you should and shouldn't be doing. Then when you do stuff you're not supposed to do, at least you know how to get away with it. Theoretically.
What the? You brought me diesel.
There's also
What the heck? All right, just making notes, that's all. I'm not trying to criticize. I'm trying to figure out what kind of a journey we're headed down. It's very sad right now.
I don't think I'd enter her into a beauty contest, but she looks a whole lot better and a whole lot cleaner.
And then, of course, they would poop on your windshield. Like, you had monkey poop on your windshield, so you had to, like, use your wiper blades to push it off. Really funny.